Welcome, Guardians, to DirtyHotte's TED Talk Extraordinaire featuring jaywalking games and ice pick games. Watch this totally useful video and find out what we suggest you to run as a hunter in PvP right now. Let's talk hunter PvP subclasses. What's the opinion of everybody? What's the top PvP subclass right now? Let me hear your opinions, Ice, about hunter. It's subclass. But let me start something first. The first opinion here. First opinion that might make it easier. We just talk. Nobody wants to talk about Revenant Hunter. Okay. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about Shadow Dive, folks. So, with that out of the way, we can talk about the other subclasses. Bottom 3 Arcstrider. Top? Question mark. So, why Ice? Why do you think a bottom 3? I heard mid is pretty good lately, but top 3 Nightstalker is pretty strong. That's a strong neutral game.
Ice is going to make a good case for bottom arc. I used to main middle Arcstrider, and it was a lot of fun. But in season of I think season of Worthy, I started dying to Misadventure and the super all the time, and I could challenge any super in the game with that prior to that, and so it doesn't feel the same to me unless I'm wearing Raiju's harness, and then you have to give up Stompies, and I loved using Stompies on Arcstrider. Rossi's is a good replacement, but I like top Arcstrider for PvE. I think top Arcstrider requires a little bit more of a skill gap in PvP. Let's see what Ice has to say. I personally love top Nightstalker and bottom Gunslinger. I'm not sure what's dominant right now, because yeah, Revenant got nerfed into the ground, and so you're seeing a lot more of the light subclasses.
I mean, the Revenant nerf was totally okay. I basically would have deleted the subclass.
I agree.
Just completely remove it.
I agree. I agree. It was needed. But I'm not sure what's king right now. I'm really not. I am seeing some players with Graviton forfeit on top and bottom Nightstalker doing really well.
So that might be a dumb question, okay? Because I have to ask questions about the hunters, Jay, because I have no idea.
Sure.
Which one is the six? Which one is the 6-shooter Gunslinger? Top or bottom?
6-shooter is top. Yeah, 6-shooter's top.
Because let's say
that's the one that's like pow 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 pow, you know. And if you get a kill with it, you get an extra bullet. But it's got damage fall off.
Let's just say it can be fun in 6s.
I don't think it can one-shot every super.
I don't think so as well. But I just put it. I just put it away. It can be fun in 6s, but only in 6s, I think.
I mean, it can be fun in survival and trials, but like if I run that in trials, then I'm going to run it with young. I think what is it? Young Spine, the gauntlets that give trip mine grenades extra damage. Yeah. That way you bait corners with the knife and then toss the trip mine, and it's an easy kill. And I've actually done well with trials in that.
I guess that's actually what Shadow Soldier plays sometimes with the trip mine.
Yeah, except she's a badass and plays
except she's good compared to us.
She plays it with bottom tree. Like top tree is easy because if they get tagged at all by the explosion of the knife, easy. But you actually have to hit them with the precision knife on bottom tree to proc it, and so she plays it on bottom tree. I'm like, wow, like she's really that good. That's really cool.
I was thinking now that you mentioned the throwing knife, I was also thinking about the the swashbuckler bow with top or bottom 3 Gunslinger, but it's just so hard to hit.
Sure. Yeah, and I don't know how it feels on PC. It definitely takes some practice. I've been practicing getting precision kills on bottom Gunslinger lately using Assassin's Cowl because I've got a personal goal to see how far I can get of a streak.
Yeah.
Just knife kills, but it's cool because when you get the kill, it instantly with Assassin's Cowl, you go invisible and it heals you, and you're invisible for a long fucking time.
I guess I just have to add, let's say bottom tree Gunslinger. Let's say it's solid, it's fun if you get your precision hits with all the guns, because that's what it's built around.
That's true. If you like your gunplay, bottom tree's fantastic because you as soon as you hit a precision shot, everything after that's gravy, and also it can shut down supers, and it makes it it makes it pretty easy to hit the crits as long as you're at the right range. So yeah, I think bottom Gunslinger is still fairly strong.
Yeah, because if we all remember correctly, bottom tree Gunslinger, that's what Barry Blue was running with the kill clip. The blue gun.
That's right. Let's go. That's right.
I would just say, let's say middle tree Gunslinger. I just put it's a meme build for PvP.
Yeah,
it's not really that good.
Kind of a shame because it used to dominate because Blade Barrage was so powerful, and it needed to get tuned, but it really got hit really hard, I think. So hopefully Void 3.0 is a success, and then when they revamp Solar and Arc, it'll be, really good for the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've heard something today. I don't know if it's true, because I can't pull it off. I haven't tried it also. That the knife trick, the knife fan, it's not all three knives at the same time. So there's a little delay between left to right. And if you master that, you can basically drag your mouse and hit at least two of the knives on one PvP target. Maybe all three.
Nice. I could see that.
I'm basically too bad to that. And if I have to have that mechanical skill, I'd say, yeah, I just go bottom or top. I mean, Nightstalker. Okay, what else can we do? Some people are pretty good with bottom Nightstalker. I have
been. Go ahead. You tell me what you think first, and then I'll.
Because we talked about another one with the mid-tree Nightstalker. I think that's pretty good for snipers when you crouch and then you get the true sight.
Yeah, and one thing that I've been really wanting to practice on middle tree, but I'm just not brave enough yet because I really crutch the invisibility top tree. If you I've seen clips of people using Chaperone with middle tree because it'll proc invisibility and wall hacks when you're sliding. So they'll slide in and get that first kill, and then it's just slide kill, slide kill, slide kill, slide kill. So it takes some skill for sure, but it's middle tree is still very powerful, and Spectral Blades is still very powerful if you know how to use it. It's important to know how to use it though. For a long time,
Spectral Blade can be pretty strong. I'm pretty bad with it, but yeah, that's a different story. Just added for those people who can pull it off. I just added the slide kill invisibility so that you can chain that. That might be pretty good if you can pull that off.
I'll say this: I'm hearing rumbling in the community that bottom tree is going to rise again when Void 3.0 comes around. Of course, I don't know. Maybe there will be no more bottom tree at that point, but it'll just be like stasis and all that. But I've seen some people the thing is I've seen a lot of people in PvP who are really bad with bottom tree Nightstalker, and then I've seen a few people here and there that are godly with it, and it makes me want to practice with it more because the people that I've seen pull it off, it's a thing of beauty. And the cool thing I like about it is, on Warlock, I like to play healer and I like to play support class, and so the only thing in the game right now for Hunter that's kind of a support class is bottom Nightstalker, because you can give Heart of the Pack to your team, and then if you want to double down, you can run Omnioculus and give then they get a huge buff, and you do too, like damage resistance and all this shit. And so I'm hoping with Void 3.0 that we'll have more support options. I know we will on Titan, sounds like, but I'm not sure about Nightstalker.
Yeah, I guess we have to see, but I nailed it down that really with Void 3.0 maybe. Maybe it's a top pick again. Maybe Ice actually has to work now, so because he doesn't say anything anymore. I just put it here. So bottom 3 Arcstrider, Ice said it's top. I don't know why they're standing top, and I will just add because Ice Pick said so.
I have some theories on bottom Arcstrider, but I don't want to steal his thunder. Oh, right, he's doing a bunch of training this week, I think.
Didn't you use... we talked about that before. You used mid tree pretty often, right?
Yes, sir. I mained middle tree. I actually went to Legend for the first time in Survival on middle tree Arcstrider.
Because I saw a few content creators mention it, that it's pretty good now also. The super is pretty heavy.
I'm seeing that too. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. I'm never going to say that it's a bad subclass, or even it's always stood head and shoulders above the others in my opinion. I love middle tree. I just I think I need to practice with it in this sandbox, if that makes sense. It's a me problem, not a subclass problem.
Yeah, gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that I feel you there. I didn't even. I have to look. Top 3. I have no idea whatsoever.
Top tree is fun, but you really have to play into it. It's rough. It's much more of a PvE subclass, in my opinion. You can make it work.
Yeah, that's just it's more PvE focused.
It's one of those things where you're going to be watching a cool guy video going, all right, how do I do this? Because it's a lot of dodging, a lot of playing your range with the extended punch range. And,
yeah.
Yeah. It can be good, but I think it's far from being like meta, if that's what you're interested in. Of course, this is Mom's basement, so I mean...
I mean, whatever that board says in the end, that's basically how it is. That's the facts. That's the truth.
That's the facts.
Oh, this is actually... Bottom 3 Arcstrider is about movement, increased sprint speed, faster dodge, cooldown, harder to get hit when dodging, and then getting low health makes abilities come back super quick. Yeah, that is, ladies and gentlemen, why I says it's a top. And I will just add to mid tree that it has Tempest Strike. That's, for me, that's stuff like that is a plus.
I love Tempest Strike. And you can aim it, by the way. I did not know that for a very long time. You can also throw your Tempest Strike after shotgunning. After firing your weapon.
I saw something like that on Twitter this week.
I used to do that all the time.
I just added it has Tempest Strike, and Tempest Strike is cool. It's dead. I mean, you can make most of that work. Hey, and by the way, what do we do for the community question this week? I have an idea.
Because you have an idea?
Yeah, it fits today's stream. If you have anyone in addition, let me know in the DMs and on Twitter. Because my question would be, what is the guy called when DirtyHotte plays with bows? You know, Pink Arrow?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's a good question. That's perfect, because, you know.
What is the guy called when I play PvP with bows? Then it's called a Pink Arrow. I will mirror that for YouTube. Get the idea? So basically that is one of the questions we put in the pot for the jackpot. So it's going in there. So that's basically, ladies and gentlemen, credit to Ice and Jay and myself. Here to my left, that is the chalkboard, basically with all the facts about PvP this season. It basically says you can use everything except for Revenant, and bottom 3 Arcstrider is pretty good. So, see you next time. And now we're gonna roll some PvP, Jay.